Yeah, I don't know if you're able to get the audio message or not. But yeah, O'Reilly's rejected these. But also something I didn't even check myself at first. But then after they said it, I saw it, and I'm using this to show because like my garage is perfectly level. My driveway isn't. It's got imperfections like anybody's, but the garage is perfectly level. Rotors should be perfectly flat. Otherwise, when you are hitting the brakes, you'll feel those imperfections as the pads move over them and push against the brake caliper and just everything. Like you'll feel, usually when it's in the rear, you just feel a wobble to the car itself. The reason for explaining this is because it's a real easy way you can tell. If it's in the front, like if you have a warped front rotor, you will even feel it in the steering wheel. Like you'll really notice, like when you go to hit the brakes, you'll feel the steering wheel and the car shake. Whereas if it's the rear, like if the front ones are still good and not warped and everything, your steering wheel and all feel normal. You'll just feel a little bit of that. You'll just kind of feel vibration in the body. Like it's like, in other words, it's a little more disconnected. Like when it's in the front, you can really feel it. So you feel it through the steering wheel, you feel it very directly. Whereas when it's in the rear, it just feels like you can just feel something's like lightly vibrating the car. So that's how you can tell the difference. If it's really coming through your steering wheel and it's real pronounced, it's front. If you're just kind of getting vibration in the car when you stop, it's probably going to be the rear. But then again, that's what I was saying about this being, my garage being level. If this is perfectly smooth, it should lay flat on this ground. It doesn't. You can hear it wobbling around. These are warped. And when they measured them, because that's the thing, it has a minimum thickness. It legally can't be put back on a car any thinner than that if it's been, turned or anything. And he read the measurements of it and then measured it, and it was pretty much already sitting there. So there's no turning's no option. It's put these back on and go with them as they sit with new pads, which the new pads will be a little bit of improvement, but any flaws in these that people will still feel. So that's up to you. Either new rotors or go back with these, but they cannot be turned or improved. They are just used as they sit or throw away.